What's up, guys? As you can tell, this is going to be a video of John Cena, a rant on John Cena, and it's nothing against him, it's defending him, actually. And usually I do a Raw review on Tuesdays, which is Monday today, so I can't really do one, obviously, but I'm not going to do one tomorrow, and then instead I'm going to do this. So it's going to be a little different. And before I get to that, I watched UFC 96, but I only watched the main event, because I didn't really care about the other fights. And the fight was, I didn't like it that much, because the first round they didn't do much. Jackson and Jardine barely even touched each other the whole fight. Okay, that sounds kind of gay, but you know what I mean. They didn't get contact. They didn't have contact with each other at all. Jackson barely threw a punch. And where the fuck was his kicks? Like, he said he was gonna kick. He was training on his kicks and other stuff, and he didn't do anything the whole first round. Second round he started punching a little bit until the end. Third round finally they both started doing a lot of stuff. And yeah, I knew Jackson was gonna win though, even if he didn't knock him out the first, second, or third round. But yeah, I knew the decision was gonna go to him, and I'm happy he won because now he's gonna verse Rashad Evans at May. But I don't think he's gonna win against Rashad Evans. I think I don't know. I think he's just quicker and more. I don't know. He just has something about him that's good. I'm not sure what it is. I really don't watch a lot of his fights, but I know he's pretty good. Now let's get to the main topic, I guess. Defending John Cena, and this is for all the haters that don't like him at all. And first, I'm just gonna use an example of Hulk Hogan. I know a lot of people made John Cena videos and stuff, but I'm just gonna make one of my own because I feel like I have to get my, anger out and thoughts out about him. And use Hulk Hogan as an example. For the haters that say John Cena sucks, he's not a good wrestler, he has a 3, 4, 5 move set. Just take a look at Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has the same amount of moves that John Cena used to have, except John Cena has a lot more moves now. And if you like Hulk Hogan, why don't you like John Cena? Because they're basically the same wrestler with the same type of move set, like I said, and same type of character. They didn't really have John Cena has a Marine character, but he used to have a Marine character. Now he's just nothing, I guess. But that's not really a bad thing. There's not many wrestlers that are just plain and just a wrestler, kind of like Batista. And yeah, the haters, a lot of the haters like Hulk Hogan, and I talked to a lot of them. They said, yeah, I like Hulk Hogan, but I don't like John Cena. But why not? John Cena is 10 times better wrestler than Hulk Hogan ever was. He has more moves. And the thing is, even if you don't like John Cena's wrestling, he has mic skills. He's probably one of the best on the mic in wrestling and WWE. And good promos. He cuts probably one of the best promos in the wrestling business today. And Mr. Kennedy, Ric Flair was one of them, but can't really say that now since he's retired. But yeah, let's talk about his moves. Some people say he has 3 to 4 moves. If you go to Wikipedia right now and go to John Cena and go to the move set, it says 14 plus moves, and it says all the moves he had. And those are not even all of them. Those are maybe a little over half. In OVW, if you watch some of his matches, he did frog splashes from the top rope. All the other moves they doesn't do right now. Same with SmackDown when he first came. The reason why he doesn't have that many moves as he used to is because WWE, the way that they book him is he gets his ass kicked most of the match sometimes, and then he comes back at the end, just like Hulk Hogan used to do a long time ago. But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes they let him do most of the moves he wants to, and that's when he shines the most. And that's when people start looking at him, oh, he's not that bad of a wrestler. But when they see the same moves again, they're like, oh, he sucks. But why would you say that? And he's not the only one. Triple H, his moveset's been lower too because he used to have a lot of other moves before that. And now he has about 10. He does the knee to the face, the spine buster, the pedigree, and suplex. That's about it. And all the punches he does. He does more punches and moves in the whole match. I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler, but they're doing the same thing to Triple H now, if you noticed. And his originality, when he first came to WWE, he's obviously I think he was a heel, I can't remember, but he came out with his little red and black tights or something, and he didn't really have a character, so he became the rapper gimmick, which everybody liked. And he was first a heel when that happened, then he became a face, so that's originality. No one else did that, right? And also originality, his moves. All of his, I think about, 85% of his moves are original. No one else has them. The STF, or STFU formerly known. The way that he does it is different. The first way to do it is like the way Samoa Joe does in TNA. That's the real way to do it, but the STF is totally different. And FU, which is fire and scary, which is attitude adjustment now. That's the same. That's a different move. The throwback where he runs and does jumps over you and hits your head on the ground. I can't do it obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. The leg drop from the top, the famouser, no one else does that. The flying shoulder block, no one else does that. The spin out powerbomb that he always does, no one else does that. Five knuckle shuffle, which I don't really like because it's not really a move. It's basically just a punch that he lands on the ground. But you know, and a lot of people say, you know, John Cena's marketing to little kids, which is not a bad. What's the big deal? Hulk Hogan did the same thing in the 80s and 90s, right? So why hate on him for doing it now? It's a new generation. There has to be somebody to do it, right? And it's John Cena. And the thing is, you can't really say this to a lot of wrestlers. John Cena is like really, really strong, and he's one of the wrestlers that never took steroids. I'm not going to mention anybody that didn't or did take steroids, but you already know who that is probably. And yeah, so why hate on him? Like, he's not a bad wrestler. I mean, yeah, he's not the best. He's slowly progressing, right? But just, if you don't like his wrestling, at least look at the other sides of him, like his promos, his mic skills. He's also talented outside the ring. You know, he's a rapper, and he's not a bad rapper either. Some people think, oh, he's in WWE. What makes him think he can? Oh, he's a wrestler. What makes him think he can be a rapper? But first time I actually bought a CD, I thought he was gonna suck, but I actually liked his CD. It wasn't bad. And then I started liking it even more. And now I'm just waiting for his new CD. So, as an actor, I don't know. The Marine I didn't really like it that much. It was a pretty bad movie, but storyline is bad. Everything is basically bad, except for the action scenes are pretty good. And what else? That's about it. Yeah, so stop. Yeah. And his matches. A lot of people say his matches are boring. How his matches are boring? His matches with Randy Orton, all of his matches with Randy Orton has been good. And you can't say they haven't, because they've been entertaining. The one at SummerSlam '08. Triple H, Night of Champions. WrestleMania 22. Even his match with Umaga at Royal Rumble 7 was good. And no one has a good match with Umaga usually. And he did. His matches with RVD. His matches with Edge have been good. That was going to happen again, but seems like it's going to be a triple threat at WrestleMania. It's a big show now, but you want to do something new, right? Yeah, the only match I could think that wasn't that good with him was Great Khali, but that's Great Khali. The only wrestler I really don't like is Great Khali. He can't even do it. He obviously doesn't have mic skills because he can't speak proper English, but he can barely walk in the ring. Barely do anything. I don't know why I don't know how he even got into the business, but probably because he was a movie star, I guess, before. Anyways, whatever. That's the only wrestler I don't like. Any other wrestler I'm fine with, including John Cena, obviously. I'm not his biggest fan, but I used to like him back in '04 when I really didn't, you know, no one paid attention to his moveset, obviously. People started hating him in '06 and '07 mostly. '05 it was okay then. But now I noticed a lot of people have been cheering for him. Like, if you noticed on SmackDown last week, there was actually Cena chants a few weeks ago on the Raw or SmackDown. That was the first time I heard that in a while. And yeah, so stop hating on him. He's not a bad wrestler. Like I said, he's had matches that are good, promos. His match with Shawn Michaels have been good, WrestleMania 23, and the one on Raw that lasted an hour or close to an hour. They both carried that match. He didn't get his ass kicked through the whole match. They both had a fair amount of moves, and basically, yeah, he has good chemistry with everybody, including Shawn Michaels and Triple H. So, yeah, don't hate on him. He's not a bad wrestler. If this is not going to change your opinion about him, I don't know what will, because if you don't like Hulk Hogan and if you don't like John Cena either, then you're probably not going to like Ultimate Warrior. Who else was a bad wrestler? Wow, that's really about it. Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Ultimate Warrior. There are three wrestlers that are almost alike, but John Cena's a better wrestler than both of them, I think, combined. That's about it, yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Peace.